Right.
Hello, my name's Nathan. Nice to meet you. Have a seat. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, growing up, my mom was a single mom, and she had a lot of health problems, so I was always there to tell her to take her medications and so forth. She had a lot of surgeries. And then in 2010, she had tachycardia and 2 valves, and her new medications conflicted with her old ones to make her have seizures. And the first one, she had a seizure on the couch. I was there, and I didn't know what to do. I ended up not even calling 911. I called a family friend and just sat there and cried. And I remember that's when I decided I wanted to do something in medical, because I never wanted to sit there and see somebody suffer and not be able to do anything about that. So I started volunteering at a retirement home in South Carolina, and I discovered that I really loved helping people. And that brought me to MBC, where I thought that I'd just graduate and end up working at a retirement home, but my classes in clinical and administrative and lab, I've learned that I really love the clinical and lab section of them. I love doing like blood draws and needle sticks. And then that's what brought me here to want to work for your company. Can I clarify anything?
25, what happened? Are you a giggler when you get nervous?
Yeah.
Who was it yesterday, or was that, am I thinking of I was thinking about somebody else. Sometimes you can trick your brain, and I think what you do is you walk in and say, I'm a little nervous, so if I start giggling, I apologize. I get giggly when I'm nervous. And sometimes just saying that and having that out there will just relax you. You can only say it once, though. You can't use it as an excuse. So if you do giggle, do what you do and work through. I think you're clearly prepared, and you just got distracted by your own self. I want you to, good passion story, I want you to shorten it, though. It took 40 seconds to get to school. But you did what I would have told you, what I'm telling everyone to do. You started off with, a significant moment, your seed, and then from that moment, you made choices. You took a job at a nursing home, and then you went to school for that. So you have, a series of history choices that shows your passion, and then school, and then and maybe what will help you is don't just maybe think of checking off your resume, but think about the 2 or 3 projects or things that you're learning that's really, you're happy, you're really geeking you out. And then transferable skills, but you may not even have to mention those if you've got, work with patients, and then your job roles as you did, and then you should be fine. I think you did. You did well.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah, I was enthralled with your story.
Yeah, and and what's unique about it is, okay, you panicked when it happened, but then, instead of getting resentful and angry with yourself, you're like, no, I can take charge of this, and so that's an important component of it. So. I think it totally makes sense. It's not contrived or made up in any way. It's total. You're tapping into that, and so you did a really good job with that. Be careful, though. I think also when you get nervous, you tend to say things like "and yeah" and so forth, and you get vague. Try to keep it as specific and speak up just a little bit. Okay. Anything else, Ms. Aguilera?
Let me see your socks. You need different socks.
Hose is probably, yeah. But otherwise, you look very nice.
Yes.
I would wear that, definitely.
Yeah.
I know you don't have a portfolio, so make sure you see me before you went to your mock interview.
Next Thursday.
All right, so see me Wednesday. I have something you can borrow. Okay? All right, cool. All right, Keisha's still in there?
Yes.
All right, you can send her in time.